Hi, my name is Daisy Creel, and for my sales call demonstration, I'm going to be acting as an account executive for Odyssey Incorporation, which is one of the largest media and radio broadcasting services in the United States. It has over 200 million monthly listeners and has been around for over 55 years. Today, I'm going to be attempting to sell to a prospective client named Erica Carmen, who is the marketing manager at Dunkin' Donuts, and she was very close with my predecessor, but hasn't actually made a purchase with the company yet. So I'm going to be trying to close the sale today, but it will be my first time meeting her. And I'm expecting to face objections about the price of the service and also if the service will reach the targeted audience that Erica is looking to reach. And my two assigned objection strategies are feel, felt, found, and direct denial. And my closing strategy is standing room only.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you so much for making time to meet
Oh,
with me today.
no problem. Here.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited to be back in Massachusetts.
How was the flight up here?
The flight went really well. I actually was just in Boston last month to meet with some Odyssey executives about our marketing. There's all these NFL games going on.
Oh yeah, what football team do you like?
I like the Ravens. What about you?
I like the Ravens too.
Oh, it's nice.
Well, I'm excited you're having such a good season.
Me too, me too.
Do you,
How are your kids doing?
oh, my kids, well, they're in school, giving me more time. We just went on a vacation up to or down to Jamaica
Oh, wow.
for all the Thanksgiving
Was
break.
it fun?
They loved it. They
That sounds
got the
amazing,
snorkel and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could travel more, but I've been so swamped with work, especially
Um,
just being promoted to this position. I'm sure you knew Brandon, who is my predecessor.
yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you guys were close. I just
Mhm.
recently moved into his position as account manager after he left the company.
Oh, okay.
But I saw on your LinkedIn that you recently got promoted to marketing manager, right, at Dunkin'?
Yeah, I went to get my master's in business analytics, and that allowed me to move up in the company.
Nice. And things have been going well there?
Yeah, it's been a great promotion. Not too
Nice,
much
nice.
work.
I know that you do a lot of work with advertising. That's sort of what I specialize in too, especially on the East Coast.
Yeah.
How has your advertising been going? All whatever marketing company you're working with now?
Well, it's been good. We definitely need like targeted advertising. We want to let more customers know about things like our holiday deals and stuff to get more people into the door.
That makes a lot of sense. I'm hearing that you want more targeted advertising, right? Maybe your campaign right now isn't working, or you're spending a lot of money on it, but it's not getting people actually in the door.
Right.
I do think I'd be able to help with that. I graduated from Penn State, majored in marketing, and I have a lot of experience with clients. I've worked for Odyssey for 5 years. I've only just been now promoted to this position. And Odyssey has been in business for over 55 years, so
Okay.
we actually have a lot of specialization in local markets.
Okay.
So if you're interested, I'd love to tell you more about our target advertising today.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it.
Awesome. One feature about our product that I think you would find interesting that we were just talking about earlier is our targeted advertising. So Odyssey is known for having the ability for radio advertising and podcasting to target specific audiences effectively. So what we do is we look at all of the radio stations on the East Coast, for example. You said you were looking to specialize in the Baltimore, D.C.
Yeah.
area. I know you said that.
Yeah, we're expanding into that area.
So we could look at all of the our stations in the DC Baltimore area and then pick the stations that best fit your listener demographic. So maybe younger people or students or other professionals looking for Dunkin's affordability and convenience. Select those stations and then based on who you're trying to reach, choose the channels within those stations that best fit you. So for example, we could broadcast a Dunkin' advertisement to Odyssey's 105.7 The Fan, which is mostly a sports network, but also does some breaking news and interviews, but a lot of game coverage.
Okay.
And then we also have the Lounge podcast, which Duncan could sponsor and have our host live read the advertisement. Um, and I'd like to show you, this is actually a value analysis I have of Odyssey compared to two other similar companies. So there's iHeartMedia, which is the biggest radio broadcasting company in the US, and then there's SiriusXM. And one difference I'd like to point out between Odyssey and SiriusXM is Odyssey is a free service. So you can see there SiriusXM has a lot more million monthly active listeners, but that's a subscription service, whereas Odyssey, everything is free and accessible, even our smart speakers on Amazon. And then there's iHeartMedia, which as you can see, we're at a higher price point, but we have more monthly active listeners at 40 million. And SiriusXM is also known for having more biased commentary, whereas Odyssey is completely unbiased on all events.
Okay.
So with everything I've told you so far, what questions do you have?
Yeah, I don't have any questions right now.
All right, well, that's okay. I'd like to talk about another feature of our service, which is our highly engaged and loyal fan base. So compared to other larger radio stations, Odyssey's radio and podcast listeners tend to be more receptive to what their hosts are reading. We make sure to put advertisements in between periods of speech rather than music, so hosts are able to convey complex messages and audiences are actually listening to what the hosts are saying. So, for example, we could have one of our well-renowned podcast hosts to share their personal experience getting maybe one of Dunkin's limited time holiday beverages he talks about and their savings that they earn with that limited time deal. Um, and we've found that when customers are more loyal to a specific brand, they're more likely to take action on advertisements, which creates a high conversion rate and more revenue for you. And we've actually had a past client of the company where we conducted a campaign for a restaurant chain. This was in southeastern Michigan, and our campaign resulted in a 20% increase in customer visits during the entirety of the campaign period. And our research has also shown that 84% of listeners trust the news they hear on local stations, and 77% find ads on local radio trustworthy. So, what do you think of the solutions I provided for you today to address your advertising concerns?
Yeah, so I was wondering about um if you'd be able to reach the right target audience and if you would be able to do that.
So what I hear is you're concerned that our advertising campaign might not reach your desired audience.
Right.
Okay, well, I understand how you feel. Many other customers have actually felt the same way. So my previous customer represented a mattress company, and they felt that our radio audience wouldn't be interested in their message. And they found that through our partnerships with local sports teams and even an Eagles player, we were able to create a highly effective advertising campaign and in turn gained a long-term customer.
Oh, okay. So I've also heard that you guys have had like fluctuating customer bases over years. So I was wondering if
Okay,
that
so
would be an
yeah,
issue.
fluctuating client bases. I've
Yeah.
definitely heard that before. That's a common misconception. So actually, from a March 2020 report, Odyssey reached the record of 40 million monthly active users, and this jumped to 200 million in 2023. So this highlights our significant growth in digital and audio content platforms. And we also saw a 22% increase in total listening hours and a 90% spike in listenership in smart speakers in the recent years.
Oh, okay.
So first, I'd just like to make sure, do you have any more questions about what I presented today?
No, you answered my questions perfectly.
Okay, well, if it's okay, I'd just like to summarize what I presented to you today. So what I'm hearing overall is you're interested in our advertising, but you want to make sure that we're reaching the right people that you believe would get more customer interaction, more people in your doors, and have an affordable solution as well.
Right.
And I believe that Odyssey would be a great match for that, especially through our targeted advertising campaigns, maybe having one of our well-known podcasters or live hosts read your advertising, and maybe partnering with the local sports team to get more customer engagement or something like that.
Yeah.
But I would like to express that since we have specialized marketing in the Baltimore area, we're only able to maintain a small number of high priority clients to make sure that our customer service stays exceptional. And there's a very high demand for our advertising solutions in this region, so I would encourage you to sign up today to snag these last few spots. So could I interest you in signing up for a deal just for the holiday season?
Just for the holiday season.
Right.
Well, yeah, we've been looking forward to moving into this market section before even this meeting. So I think we are ready to sign on something special. We only have a few slots
I'm
left.
very happy to hear that. You take a look at this.
Yeah. Yeah, this looks good.
Yes, you just be
Common
signing on.
broadcast.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Awesome. Thank you so much. And thank you for meeting with me.
Yeah, it was great meeting you. I have a meeting coming up soon, but
Oh, okay.
are you staying around the area or?
I'm not. I have to catch the flight back.
Oh, okay. So have a good flight back. Hopefully, no any issues.
Thank you. I hope not.
Yeah, have a good
I
one.
look forward to meeting with you again.
Yeah, hopefully have some more meetings.
Thank you.